Oh, man, it's always doing this now. My head's up my arse. Come on, Joe, sort your shit out. There we go. Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you're all doing well. I've just eaten, been for a dog walk, come back, and boom, we have some busy transfers or a busy day to talk about, to be fair. We've just been linked to a brand new Slovenian defender by the name of Lovro Golic. He's going to leave AS Roma as a free agent, and Hoffenheim, Leeds and Leeds United are among clubs keen to sign the Slovenian under-21 international. So we can have a look at that as well. So I'll just quickly share that on the screenage. And then, thankfully, Beren Cross from The Athletic has done a deep dive onto Leeds' current transfer situation. Bomber Cross. So we'll have a look at what he said over there as well. But before we do, let's quickly bring on this. So this is Fabrizio Romano just tweeted this out to say Slovenian defender Lovro Golic will leave AS Roma as a free agent. The decision has been made, and Hoffenheim, Leeds and Leeds United are among clubs keen to sign the Slovenian under-21 international. I guess the key thing in our wheelhouse now, if you like, is the fact that we've just signed Jaka Bijol. So you maybe they share same agency, maybe we know the deal. Maybe he's had a word in his ear and said, come on over, welcome to the Mott family, as Joshua Gulabogi would say. Camera crew at ER today, they were packing up. Yeah, I think although it won't be official to the first. Yeah, we're going to chat on Creswell. Listen, it's a 15% sell-on clause. Happy days. People will be frustrated at maybe like the price that we sold him for, but at the time, what more were you going to get for him? And then obviously he's tripled 5, 10, 15, but we've got a 15% sell-on clause on that. And the way that it works from a PSR perspective, obviously we would bucket that 2 million straight in the gate. Boom, thank you. And then it then covers a player. It then covers a player over a period of time. So happy days. Yeah, I think it's around about 2, isn't it? 2 million there or thereabouts, I think. 15% of the 15.5 million he'll go for. So this is, happy days. Why? No, it isn't. Anyway, let's get into the main article. This is, of course, the Athletic piece. Here we go. Let's get into it and see what's been said by Bomber Cross. So, Jaka Bijol to undergo Leeds medical. Gabriel Gudmundsson on the radar. And there is also something on a striker. More accurately, Rodrigo Muniz. It turns out Leeds United have actually bid for Muniz. So we'll get into it. So let's have a look. Leeds United transfer target Bijol is in West Yorkshire for a medical today. He's flown to the UK for the final stage of his move. Talks between the two clubs over the final fee are continuing, but with the medical allowed to go ahead, Leeds sources are confident the final details should be a formality. It's done, right? Yeah, it's done. If the move is completed, Bijol would become United's second signing of the summer, following the arrival of Mecha on a free transfer, which was confirmed on June the 15th, and the deal will become official on July the 1st. So we'll probably get the announcement, but it'll come official on July the 1st because, if we were in a position to do that, I agree with you completely. However, from a PSR perspective, I think it makes sense to sell, but if you keep him, it's fine. Athletic reported on June 10th, Leeds were optimistic about completing the deal for Bijol, with talks focused on a deal around 12 to 15 million. It remains to be seen where the negotiations on a fee end up. I think, was it Romano said it'll be 22, but that includes add-ons, so we don't know. And that's euros, by the way. The Slovenian international previously played for CSKA Moscow and spent a season on loan at Hanover before joining Udinese in the summer of 22. In his 3 seasons at the club, he has made 95 appearances. Last campaign, the defender made 37 appearances in total, captaining the side on several occasions, and obviously is also the vice captain at Slovenia as well. Bijol has made 63 appearances for the Slovenian national team in a senior international career that has lasted 7 years. He started all 4 games at Euro 2024, helping his side reach the round of 16, where they were eliminated via a penalty shootout by Portugal. Obviously, England came up against them. This is where it gets interesting as well. So Leeds are also keen to add a first-rate striker to their squad. We were aware of the interest of Rodrigo Muniz. They said Rodrigo Muniz is the only centre-forward which has been accurately linked to Ellen Road as of this week. We don't know where they're from. Is that saying that the Beto links weren't true then? However, it does say, or has said from club sources, they feel other targets are more likely to arrive than the Brazilian. And I think a lot of this is probably because Fulham have a reluctance to sell. Leeds United, like Diarra, have bid for players. They're being ambitious. Yeah? They're being ambitious. At least they're trying. But I think we'll have to move on from Diarra. And that's why we see the links to Noah Siddiqui. That might be the case with Rodrigo Muniz as well, because it says the Athletic has learned that Leeds have already lodged a bid with Fulham for the striker this summer. An offer of 26 million plus 6 million in add-ons was rejected. So, yeah, big money. Big money. Plus add-ons. So, 32 mil, man. 32 mil went in and it was rejected, which surprises me, if I'm honest. I think that's, what are they wanting? 50? No way. Surely not. But if I'm being totally honest, you don't want to go much more than that, do you? So it's a lot of money. What's yeah, he's a good player, definitely. I agree, Charles, but it's a lot, isn't it? I'm just having a look what he's rated as on transfer market. Yeah, market value 20 million. That doesn't really mean anything, does it? Because it's always off. He's 24 as well. He's done well since coming over, obviously. I didn't know he was at Middlesbrough, unless he was on loan there. Yeah. So they got him from Flamengo, then on loan, and then has obviously come through. So would it be classed as pure profit? Maybe not so, but they bought him for next to nothing back in February 2021 when he was 19. So is he not in his last year? I'm not sure. We can have a look. Why would you make a good deal with rivals? Because money talks, right? Like, people do this. At the end of the day, it's all about money and PSR and the balance sheet, man. It's not even about rivalries anymore. It's fucking about what's going to, give us the most money, what's going to help us the most. That's what it's about, man. Let's have a look and just see when his contract's out. Yeah, next year. Next year, 2026. Maybe that's why we've put a bid and, just having a look, just to test their metal, if you like. But there's the bid. Look, Muniz, June 30th, 2026. There. So he's only got a year left. He's on next to nothing according to that. But yeah, he could have an option. True, he could have an option. But I like Rodrigo Muniz, but that's a hell of a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money. But it also shows us that Leeds United ain't playing. They're not messing around. They're not messing around at all. Because we're putting decent bids in, man. We're putting decent bids in. We've seen 22 million going for Diarra. We've obviously signed Bijol. They weren't playing, man, when they said they were gonna, make some signings, do some good signings. They were not messing about. And I'm buzzing with it. And it's not gonna stop there, is it? They want 5 first teamers, but then we also might see, some little bit parts come in. We've seen Mecha come in. And I think, we'll see other signings like that. I'd still like us to get Tanganga just because it fills a lot of options at such a cheap price. Yeah, exactly. 100%, man. We got cash. Yeah, I do, Simon. I think maybe the club will have targets. They just probably think, it's not I don't know what I'm just going to say. Is the goalkeeper market as active as others? Do you know what I mean? I disagree with you, Nib. He's not crap, but we don't need to talk on Tanganga. He was great against us last season. He scored and was one of the better players. But yeah, for 1.2 million though, this is the point that you're not getting. It's 1.2 million. Why do we want a scum player, Millwall lad? Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, that Leo left Toffolo, Tanganga is right centre back as well, but big up Jake. So we'll see. Going back to the article though, let's read on. It says left backs are also on the Leeds agenda, and Leeds Gabriel Goodmanson has emerged as a legitimate target. The Sweden international has 1 year left on his contract with Ligue 1 club, and if you read reports about him, he wants to move. He believes he'll move. So I think, well, he's not. Why is he a scum player? What do you mean? He's a Tottenham player. Well, was, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. We're not there, are we? Gabriel Goodmanson has emerged as a legitimate target. The Sweden international has 1 year left on his contract. United's budget could be boosted by a sale of a former player this summer as well. Charlie Creswell, who departed for Toulouse in a permanent deal last year, has had a stellar first season in France as part of the sale to Toulouse 12 months ago. Leeds inserted a 15% sell-on clause, meaning they will benefit if the centre-back does move on. And the price I've seen quoted is around about 15 million. Happy days, you get 15% of that. Maybe it's only on the pure profit potentially, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's smart that we've done that, you know. We've also, as I say, if you did come in late, Fabrizio Romano has linked to Slovenian defender Lovro Golic, who will leave Roma as a free agent. The decision has been made, and he's going to exit. And he has interest from Hoffenheim, Leeds, and Leeds United are among the clubs to sign him. And you would hope with Jaka Bijol just coming in the door that maybe you can have a word with Jaka and say, get on to your country, man. Bringing Slovenians to the Premier League, man. It's what we do, man. It's what we do. Let's have a look at what's been said. Just having a look on the old Twitter sphere. Bomber Cross. Bomber Cross. Here is the main talking points, though. If you are coming in and you do just want it. You can see here, Leeds United latest. So, Bijol medical today with Udinese agreement near. I was told yesterday it would be, maybe it was yesterday because he's heading off on his honeymoon, but it was today, obviously. Mix up. But yeah, I think he's away on his honeymoon after this. But Jaka Bijol, Udinese agreement near. Fulham rejected Muni's bid of 26 million plus 6 million in add-ons earlier in the window. And Leos Goodmanson is a left back. They like Creswell also has a sell on 15% if he moves. With that 15% as well, my good friend Danny sent me this. So basically, 2 million would equate to a PSR win of 10 million over a 5-year contract. Okay, hopefully this makes some sort of sense. Someone who knows the process is a little bit better than me. It's like when we were talking about Mateo Joseph being sold, actually book value is about 40 million over 5-year contract. But if we look at 2 million, right? So 2 million would equate to a PSR win of 10 million over a 5-year contract, which is around about just under 40k a week. So every 2 million we own roughly covers someone, you know, for 5 years on a 40 grand a week contract, you know. 40 grand a week times by 52 weeks in a year gives you around about 2 million, doesn't it? And then obviously timing that figure by 5, which is a 5-year contract. So hopefully that makes some sort of sense. I know a lot of people will be upset. Oh, we should have kept him and all that sort of stuff. But at the time, he served no purpose at Leeds United, did he? If we're being honest. Now, you can agree or disagree with the manager's decision, but ultimately he wasn't going to play. And there was a fallout with the manager, and obviously his authority had been tested, he believed, so he moved him on. And Leeds United are okay, I love this. Fulham won't let Muniz go. Jimenez is an Uncle Jimenez. But yeah, look, Andrea speaking glowingly on the Slovenian left back. Need agent Jaka on the case, but yeah, free transfer for him. We all coming in. I'm really shocked, if I'm honest, that Fulham have rejected such a high bid for Muniz. I'm interested to get Emilio's take on it, which is one of the Fulham supporters on the 12th man. And just see. I'm just gonna see what he says. Give a sec while I just drop him a message and find out. I'm just messaging saying big price that, mate. What they actually want. But then again, like NFC's just said, they probably don't want to sell because Jimenez is getting on. Jimenez is getting on now. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, man, Tom. You say they want about 40. I think as well, if we look at the article, it does say in the article that but club sources feel other targets are more likely to arrive than the Brazilian. I'd love to know who they're targeting, who them names are, which other strikers. I do think Beto is in there. I know Barron made the point saying that, Muniz is the only centre forward which has been accurately linked, but yeah, I don't think so either. I honestly think it's a big price anyway, because when you do it in euros, which a lot of people tend to do, it's like over 40 million, and it'll be reported as like 42 million euros, and everyone will go, "What the fuck are you paying that for?" You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, that. But do you know what excites me is the fact that we're making bids like that, man. It's mad. No, we don't need better. Well, we need someone like that. David Williamson, love that. When the EFL fixtures come out and you receive a notification that LUFC is going live. Hey, I love it. LUFC sat there with them EFL fixtures, man. Get in the bin. You see, what was I going to say now? One sec. There was something. Did you see Sheffield? I mean, it's a bad day in Sheffield. It's a bad day in the south of Yorkshire today because I believe that the Sheffield United are getting Ruben Selles, but Chef Wednesday will have a free window transfer fee restriction. So yeah, mental. So I don't know what that means, but they now can't pay any fees, transfer or loan until January 2027. That's what's been reported, until January 2027. I feel so sorry for him, man. That Chansiri, how he's still there, it's mad, honestly. So it's a bad day in Sheffield, but it's a good day on the west side of Yorkshire because Leeds United will probably announce Bijol today. Do you reckon? Or Thursday or something? Probably maybe tonight. It is only 1 o'clock. We've bid him for strikers, 30, 40 millions, yeah. We know now we want Goodmanson, the left back, and that sounds like it's a deal that could get done quite easy because he wants to move and they want to sell. And then the Slovenian under-21 international from Roma. So you're not getting Jonathan David, though. Yeah, that's right, Michael. Yeah. Again, keep an eye on the thing. We'll see what happens from Leeds' perspective. I'm feeling a little bit under weather today. My back's hurting and I'm feeling a little bit low. So I don't know if I'll do the Club World Cup, but I do want to do them. But we'll see. We'll see. But listen, thanks for watching. As you know, I'll always be ready to go. DCL, nah. Not for us. But yeah, listen, I'll always be ready to go. Thank you for everyone that tags me and keeps me up to date with all the news as well. Smash me a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell. It's exciting, isn't it? Football's back, baby. Football's back. Well, 2 months away, but it's back. You know what I mean? It's an exciting time. I'd rather be on the west side of Yorkshire than the south, that's for sure. Anyway, see you later on. Love you, man. Bye-bye.